think we know more than our parents. Mark Twain said, when I was 14 years old, my father was so dumb, I could hardly stand to be around him. But when I got to be 21 years old, I was amazed at how much the man had learned. My dad's here, and it's so funny. My dad was the authority in the house. My mom kind of let us do whatever we wanted to do. But in my teenage years, my dad would always tell me, he'd say, be home by 12, be home by 12. I said, why? Why? He'd say this, because nothing good ever happens after 12 o'clock. You ever heard that? Well, a lot of good stuff happened to me after 12, I'm just telling you. But anyway, whatever, but I thought I knew more than him. I can't tell you how many times I remember with my 5 kids, I've told my teenage boys when they were 16, 17, I said, y'all need to be home by 12 o'clock. They said, why? I said, I don't know, but I do know nothing good ever happens after 12 o'clock. You just need to get your butt home at 12, It's funny. Jesus was the only teenager who actually knew more than his parents, yet he submitted to them. That we actually found a teenager who actually knew more than his parents, but he still chose to submit. Do you know history tells us the first thing that Hitler did when he wanted to change a nation into the most evil nation on earth was he first went to the teenagers and taught them, if you disagree with your parents, you don't have to obey. That's the first thing Hitler did. He went to young men and young women. He said, listen, if you disagree, and then he started telling them this, if your parents disagree with Nazism, turn them in. The first thing he did, the clearest, most audible voice of God for everyone under 18 years old is your parents. If you want to know what God wants you to do with your life, go to your mom and dad. They may not verbalize it the exact same way God would or use the same words, but the gist of it is that's the authority God's put in your life.